Damn, from 60 people, only a third left. Tech team, wiped out. Ninja team, wiped out. Tokugawa, gather the survivors over here. We need to regroup. Get ready. Take Yunan's drum. In the last cave, we lost a lot of people. That's my fault. None of you are to blame. We Yamato people are the best on Blue Star, hands down. Look at Iga Iruki jumping on the python's back. That's what makes him a hero. The whole world has to look up to that. If you ask me, that last cave was probably the hardest part of the maze. Since this is just a hard level maze, that tough spot means the next is just filler. All the cards must have been played on that cave. We lost 40 brothers, but don't forget, we still have 20 left. Warriors of Daiwa, are you with me till the end? For the Emperor, for His Majesty. Your Majesty, I've got everything you wanted done. That forestry guy probably put too much effort up front, so later maps are just plain. It's all regular plants now, but the jungle has some weird bugs. No idea if they're venomous. But we have the best masks and suits. These bugs aren't a big deal. Guess this so-called Insect Valley is probably just an empty shell. But Your Majesty, half the team has the runs, vomiting and diarrhea. Even the elite explorers are sick, useless, take antibiotics and survive the maze time. Also, Miss Nakamura Ryuko seems off too. Not sure if the cave fight spooked her or feels like she's possessed. She just keeps muttering to herself in the corner. Sometimes she suddenly laughs by herself. Sakura team's specialty is talking to maze NPCs, getting intel. But now that we're in the Insect Valley, Nakamura's not much use. If she's gonna go crazy, let her. Tokugawa, you're the only one left as my right-hand man. Don't worry, Your Majesty. I'll always protect you. All the other group leaders are dead now.
If
I can clear the maze with you, Your Majesty. Then I'll be Yamato's top explorer. Remind the team tomorrow to watch out for trees with double eyes. Strange plants like that should be easy to spot. Who's there? King Shan. I'm going to offer a live human heart. You. Damn traitor. How dare you hurt His Majesty? You're just a lackey of Daxia. Wait, that's not right. Something's definitely wrong. If Ryoko Nakamura really lost her mind, she wouldn't come straight at me with a clear target. Nakamura is dead in the maze. Maze God's hint. Nakamura was hit by Blood Gyu, one of the 3 evil magics of ancient Dayan. Blood Gyu is triggered by fresh blood and mixed with rare, poisonous herbs. Once the Gyu is made, the caster can control the mind of whoever is infected. They become a zombie-like puppet. They'll obey every command. Blood Gyu is the top forbidden Gyu of Mioa magic. Using their own young Gyu to control the minds of the infected, turning them into obedient puppets. Your Majesty, this is way too weird. How can something this evil exist?
and
Your Majesty's team always move together. So why was Nakamura the only one attacked by this Gyu magic? Enough, quiet. It was back at Cloudin, when I sent Nakamura to get in touch with Jialong. Obviously, Nakamura's strange behavior is tied to him.
if Nakamura was hexed.
Then in the group, hold on, Tokugawa Hikaru mentioned before. Half the team had issues adjusting to the environment. That means most of them probably got hit by the same family's Gyu magic. Yeah, I just got the team's confidence back. If the team learns, they might have been hexed. Their morale would fall apart immediately. Don't panic, everyone. The Maze God's hint should be legit. It might just be Lingyi's trick to mess with us. They want to break our spirits. No way, you can turn people into puppets with just evil magic. I don't buy it. It has to be fake. Miss Nakamura got scared in the cave, so she lost her sanity. She just went crazy, that's all. Everyone go rest. Pretend nothing happened tonight. Focus on tomorrow's exploration. Tokugawa, do 2 things now. First thing, burn Nakamura's body completely. She was hexed. No idea what side effects there could be. Make sure it's cleaned up. Burn her till even the bones are gone. Your Majesty, didn't you just say Jiu magic was fake? Tokugawa, your job now is to follow orders. Don't ask why. Yes, Your Majesty. Second thing, check the teammates who aren't acclimatizing. Tie all of them up. Keep them in the camp. No more risks. They can't join the exploration anymore. Yes, Your Majesty. I'll do it right now. What a disgrace. A real humiliation. I'm always the one tricking others. Now they're playing me for a fool. Leave it, you lowlife. I'll tear you to pieces. No one can stop Yamato's rise. Your Majesty, these teammates only have vomiting and diarrhea. Do we really have to leave them here? Even if we don't let them move, we don't have to tie them all up, right? If wild beasts come, aren't we just sending them to die? Shut up, all of you. Anyone who disobeys orders will be executed in public. They're all like Nakamura Ryoko, mentally unstable now, to prevent bigger problems. They must stay here. Did you all forget our Yamato Bushido? You can't handle a little hardship? Spread out and search in 3 directions. If there's no coffin, everyone commits seppuku. Mitsuko Miura is dead in the maze. Kohei Nakano is dead in the maze. Hikaru Hasegawa is dead in the maze. Maze God's hint. The explorers who died were hit by Jiu magic, one of the 3 evils of ancient Dayan.
Ganji-yu.
Ganjiu is the weakest of all Jiu magics. Snakes roam through it and slipped into food and drinks for people to eat, or put on the path to infect whoever steps on it. After getting in, the powder sticks to the gut, causing bloating, pain, and nonstop diarrhea and vomiting. Symptoms last about a day. Then the gut totally breaks down. They die bleeding in the end. Your Majesty, all 10 sick teammates are dead. Genji gets on the food, but everyone ate about the same. Yeah, it was that bug feast at the end. Some people couldn't handle it. So only those who ate those weird bugs got infected? Just them. I figured this would happen, so I tied them up early. If they're dead, they're dead. They would have died from the Jiu magic anyway. They're worthless for the rest of the expedition. Tokugawa, use the walkie-talkie and tell everyone still alive to keep searching. We must find the high priest's coffin. Linda will pay the price. That bastard must be erased. Yes, sir. Let's move.
His Majesty's lost his mind.
It's not a double-headed tree. It's a couple tree. Have someone search the area 200 meters around here. Very carefully. Your Majesty? The humidity sensor just went off. The air here is way more humid than anywhere else. The instruments indicate a super high amount of decaying particles in the air. Linda, you slipped up. Tokugawa, call everyone over. No need to check anywhere else. The coffin must be very close. Use metal detectors and RTK survey meters, and 3D laser scanners to check every inch. Dig as deep as you have to and find the coffin. Only animal bones 10 meters down. Your Majesty, maybe this burial ritual is just a distraction, and the real grave isn't here. No way, there's no mistake. It's definitely here. Look at all these plants growing on the couple tree. All these foreign plants. are feeding off the old tree's nutrients. Given time, they'll suck the tree dry. A banyan this big, if it's hollow inside, there'd be plenty of space to stash a small coffin. Linyan must have hidden the coffin inside the trees. Forestry expert, you really did hide it well. But did you think I'm that easy to fool? I admit your maze design is impressive. But in the end, you still made a mistake. Everybody climb up this couple tree for me. Check out the inside of this old tree carefully. Your Majesty. About 10 meters off the ground, there's a big tree hollow. Inside is a prefabricated coffin. Oshikawa, our moment of victory is here. Follow me into the tree hollow. Let's share this glory that belongs to Tega. Ah, Tokugawa. What's wrong? My head is about to explode. Respected Deputy Maze Commander, you are dead. Before the maze challenge ends, your lingering soul will remain in the maze.
Fine.
I just want to get out of this damn place. Maze Spirit's tip. Tokugawa Hikaru has died in the maze. The cause of death for Tokugawa Hikaru was being struck by one of ancient Daion's 3 great dark arts, the Jiao Head Curse. This method is definitely sorcery. To be precise, this sorcery in the maze is the highest level type. It should be called Ghost Summon. Or maybe we should call it Nwoju. Honestly, it's a bit embarrassing to say, but according to our country's records, sorcery did originate in the Miao region of Daxia. Sorcery splits into 3 types: Yao Summon, Flying Summon, and Ghost Summon. What we can use is the lowest level. Only a few people can use Flying Summon. I didn't expect to see the peak of sorcery today. Ghost Summon is based on Yao Summon. First, you numb someone's nerves with drugs. Then, you use magic to change their fate. This type of Ghost Summon has been lost for 1,000 years. Can't believe Daxia still has traces of it. That Linye must be a top-tier sorcerer. Maze Spirit tip, dear explorer. Your maze challenge is still ongoing. You have 38 hours left in the maze. Keep working hard to complete your task. Find the High Priest's staff and fully escape from the Insect Valley. Hey, someone come. Tokugawa, come help me up. Coward. You deserve to die. Ah, Lily, you think you can beat me like this? Let me tell you, I'll never surrender. I'll never lose. Even if I'm the only one left, I'll break through the maze. Huh? The swirls on this golden mask. Why does it feel so familiar? Forget it. There's no time to think about that now. Got it. No traps. No tricks here either.
This.
Linda really put all his energy into dark arts. But he didn't design anything for the core sarcophagus. The goal is to get the High Priest's staff and safely get out of the Insect Valley, not the whole Zhelong Mountain. There are still 38 hours left. We can totally avoid that creepy cave. Just climb out of the Insect Valley instead. It'll be tougher, but 38 hours is definitely enough. What's going on? How did I get the stuff so easily? Could it really be like the Emperor said? He ran out of time to design the later parts, so he made a half-finished job. still had to shout long live the emperor anyway. And the emperor is going through all this trouble now. Help? Are these the flesh threads wrapped around me? What kind of monster is this? Explorer, what's in front of you now? Was created by Linde, a fusion of the high priest and the blue spirit python. While alive, the python consumed tons of vine drink. So over time it became a vine python, enslaved by the crab king. Every piece of its flesh can multiply fast. After the high priest's death, the crab king combined his body with the python's corpse, melding them together. After 1,000 years, they became one. The vine python's body can split into fungus that looks like red minced meat. The fungus keeps absorbing nutrients from living things nearby to make sure the priest and python's flesh don't rot for 1,000 years. Think of it as a vine tree, or the most mysterious kind of creature. Anyway, this is the strongest creation in the maze. To get the priest's staff, you have to beat this fusion beast. There are 37 hours left in the maze. Give it your all to finish the task. Lin Yan is using vine arts to get revenge for what Dae he did in the past. Maze Spirit tip: you have died in the maze. All explorers detected dead. This maze challenge is over. Since the explorers didn't finish the final maze task, this maze attempt ended in failure. Explorer emotions went wild during the maze. Maze Spirit will now calculate the scare points. Also, within the Explorer team, there were some rule violations in the maze. Maze God needs time to review reward and penalty rates. All explorers, please wait patiently. Awesome! That felt great! My husband won. Aren't you all happy? Come on, stir things up. We won. Yay, we won! We won. All 60 elite Yamato fighters died in the end. Did the Emperor wet himself when he was tied up by the flesh? Oh, Joe. We've broken through Da's maze, the Aokigahara Sea of Trees. We gained 10,000 national luck points. How's it going on Commander Lin's side? Double luck today. Commander Lin wiped out all 60 elite Daehi fighters in his maze. Are tactics like this really honorable? Linda wasn't designing a maze at all. He was spreading evil. He could have won much easier. But he chose evil arts and slaughtered real people. He's a total monster. So this is Daxia's true face. Daxia is a country of evil. An enemy to the whole world. All of you, do you really still think Daxia is what it once was? Or do you want to fight us now? President Jin, your words are too soft. Let me handle this. A bunch of losers only whining from the stands. Don't you get it? The maze world is about survival of the fittest. Say one more dumb thing, and I swear I'll kill you all, then chop you up and feed you to the snakes. After this battle, Changgu Yunnan will be a permanent maze. You fools can keep coming to die if you want. This queen will show you what real despair is. Maze Challenge Results Summary. 60 people died in this maze copy. Maze lasted 34 hours. No one cleared the maze. Exploration, 99%. That's just ironic. All Linda did was make a half-finished maze. But even a half-done job was enough to crush the whole Daehi team. Daehi was just 0.1% away from winning. But that last 0.1% choked everyone out. Maze Spirit tip, based on the mental state reports from 60 explorers. Maze God judged scare level for this challenge as food. Maze Spirit tip, in this maze run, the Daehi team broke a lot of rules. Maze God has counted all misbehaviors. 1. Deputy Commander Nakamu Quantum of the Daehi team. Intentionally hurt teammates. Punishment score +1. 2. Overall Commander Emperor Hamada Kasaku of the Daihi team. Tied up many teammates. Ignoring if they lived or died. Punishment score +2. 3. Many team members of Daihi fled from the fight. Punishment score +2. Final tally. The Daihi team's punishment this run is 5. Why? Our team members were forced into this. It was that Desi, Nerlim the causing trouble. Don't rush to punish us. This isn't fair. May's spirit is totally biased toward Daxia. I protest. Requesting May's god to review the results. May's knight. May's god has the final say on the results. No one may question it. One core rule of the live audience is to follow theater etiquette. If Yamato keeps spamming and messes up the result, your country will be punished with a disaster from the May's spirit. In the Insect Valley of Yunnan, designer Lin Yan used all sorts of dark arts, making the maze itself a trap and a riddle. Explorers need to find solutions and solve the puzzles. Both the Blood Valley and the Dry Valley have ways to escape. But the Daihi team did nothing the whole time, which set off the Jiyu curse. That's a failure on the explorers. For this maze challenge, the designer set a base penalty of 50,000 points, plus scare rating and punishment score. So the final Daihi team punishment is 2.5 million points. All Daihi team members, a total of 2.5 million maze points will be deducted. The deduction will be distributed proportionally. Emperor Dikawa, Kosaku Yoda, served as the main commander. Some rule violations occurred. A total of 400,000 maze points were deducted. Mitsumitsu Tokugawa served as deputy commander. A deduction of 100,000 maze points. Ryoko Nakamura served as deputy commander. Also injured a teammate. A deduction of 200,000 maze points. Naoto Kobayashi deserted during the mission. 60,000 maze points were deducted. Maze deity notification. Chief Commander Kosaku Yoda, after having 400,000 maze points deducted, his maze points fell below 1 million. He has been demoted to Level 4 Maze Explorer. Deputy Commander Ryoko Nakamura, after the deduction of 200,000 maze points, her maze points dropped below 100,000. She has been demoted to Level 2 Maze Explorer. Other than ice in this maze, Kosaku Yoda, Mitsumitsu Tokugawa, Yukishi Saneda, Takasuki Iga, and Ryoko Nakamura. All other team members' maze points are negative. Their cases will be directly erased. Their bodies will stay in the maze forever. As food for all kinds of poisonous insects. To maintain the ecosystem in Yunnan Insect Valley Maze. Maze deity notification. Since this is the official stage of the maze tournament, next is the calculation and statistics of national fortune points. The national fortune points will exclude bonuses or penalties for explorers' individual actions. National fortune points are based on a base value and added thriller index. Due to the failure of this maze challenge, designer Lin the will receive 500,000 maze points. Hero will also get 500,000 national fortune points. Yamato Nation will lose 500,000 national fortune points. In addition, based on Maze Deity's additional data analysis and review, it is determined that the difficulty of Yunnan Insect Valley Maze will be adjusted. Yunnan Insect Valley. The latest difficulty ranking is now Hell level. This maze has now officially ended. Maze is closing. Countdown, 2 minutes and 59 seconds. When the countdown ends, all survivors will be teleported back to the Universal Stadium. Congratulations, respected maze designer Linda. Your maze, Yunnan Insect Valley, has achieved its first victory. Your maze is now qualified to become a permanent maze in the maze world. You have earned 500,000 maze points. Because your maze points changed, your maze designer level has been raised accordingly. Your designer rank has now reached level 4. Congratulations, you've become a level 4 maze designer. You are now among the top maze designers on Blue Star. Level 4 maze designers receive a variety of perks. The perks are as follows. Your maze map generation speed will increase dramatically. At the same time, your maze design space now supports background mounting, as long as the logic is solid and all elements are present. It can be generated automatically in the background. You don't have to stay in the design space anymore. Your country will have its buildings and facilities on Maze Island further upgraded. Because of you, your people can enjoy better lives on Maze Island. Higher designer levels are awesome. So cool, just earned 500,000 all at once. Last few Maze launches felt too slow. Now this is the tempo I like. Nice. Just missed the top 10. In the next Maze tournament, our Daxia will finally have the initiative. 500,000 national fortune points. Bagged 500,000 points in one go. That's terrifying. Truly terrifying. Is this what genius intimidation feels like? 2 maze tournaments. 2 hell-level mazes. Don't forget, this was a free-for-all round, with themed restrictions. Doesn't that mean any theme could be turned into a hell-level maze overnight? From now on, never choose Daxia as an opponent again. Wake up, Daxia is now ranked 11th strongest. Now they get the pick. Luckily, it was the Yamato nation who picked this time, so Daxia still has some national fortune points left. If it had been a regular country, they probably would have been wiped out completely. Excuse me, designer. Did you make Yunnan Bug Valley a permanent maze? Direct conversion. Congratulations, designer. Your maze Yunnan Chenggu has become a permanent maze.
Next.
You can update the maze in the backend anytime, including map, tasks, and NPCs, and tweak reward and penalty values. Today is the second day of this maze competition. Your Yunnan Bug Valley maze will go live at midnight tomorrow. It'll start right on time. Before then, you can make changes and resubmit for review. Contestants, this round of the maze design contest is officially over. Win or lose, hope every designer stays positive and keeps making better mazes. All contestants will be teleported back in 2 minutes. You'll return to the Universal Stadium, to your country's audience section. Countdown, 1 minute 59 seconds. Mr. Lin. Mr. Lin's maze is just so impressive. All the forestry in the world. Who's going to save us? Commander Lin. These old bones of mine. My biggest wish in life is to see Dacia rise again. You made it happen for me. Now, even if I die, it's worth it. Jolin, don't talk like that. The main battle squad still needs you. Commander Lin, I conquered Da's maze this time too. But compared to your record, it's nothing. Too bad I couldn't watch your maze stream this time. President Jin, don't belittle yourself. The risk is huge too. If in the future, you run into a maze like mine, where the base values are set really high. Hehe, master. I helped out this time too. I trash-talked those losers from other countries for you, and told them to keep challenging your maze if they dare. Commander Lin. News from home came in. The nation is deeply grateful for your feat. Higher-ups hope the entire main battle squad will hold the highest honor ceremony for you. And at the Central City Conference, we'll set up a top-level Manhwa banquet. Also, I hope you don't overwork yourself. You can take a break. It's okay to lose a round or two. Health is what matters most. Zhou, now's not the time to celebrate. That feast can wait. Dasha's national luck is up right now. But the foundation's still shaky. We can't relax yet. And I have something more important to do. Xiao, come with me to retreat. Master, you won't even eat at the Manhwa banquet? You don't want it? I wish I could. President Jin, Dasha's lucky to have Lin. Old Joe, Commander Lin just finished a fierce battle and jumped right back into another fight. We especially can't slack off. Only by becoming stronger as a team. Can we help him out in the future? Maze Spirit Alert. Because the designer has made the maze permanent. At any time, Maze Spirit will meet the designer's needs. Designer can keep sending commands to Maze Spirit. Maze Spirit, the history I sent you before, was only a part of it. Now I'll give you all the clues. The most important is the life of King Xian. All future maze designs will focus on the theme, achieving immortality. Let's start.
Temple.
Gourd Cave. Linyan Feng Fu. Or Immortal Bug. Maze Spirit Alert. Designer's task system is solid, fully established. Any more design needs? Reminder. Next opening for Yunnan Bug Valley is in 10 hours. Since designer made major changes, please leave at least 2 hours for maze review, or it could affect the maze opening. That's all. My maze design is completely done. Maze Spirit, my designer level just went up. Can the base value go higher now? Maze Spirit Alert, respected designer. 50,000 points is the max base value for Blue Star mazes right now. You can't increase it further. Too much base value will mess up Blue Star maze balance. Maze Spirit warns designer again. Average base points for Blue Star maze are 3,000. Your last set of 50,000 is 10 times the average. Maze Spirit, you said that's the current max. So does that mean, in the future, there's a chance the base value limit could go up? Maze Spirit Alert. When Blue Star maze base values average increases, the max will go up too. Maze Spirit this time. I'm still setting the base value at 50,000. Maze Spirit Alert. Maze Spirit detected. Yunnan Chengdu difficulty rating increased. If set to 50,000 base points, this adventure will allow 100 explorers. Designer, do you confirm? Confirmed, respected maze designer. Your maze is updated. Now entering review phase. When the review is done, it will be prepped for opening at midnight today. Before that, designer, please wait patiently. Master, you haven't eaten for 2 days straight. I made you a big meal. Please enjoy. Master. Pretty good, right? It's my first time cooking for someone else. You did great. Just don't do it again next time. Oh, Master, while you were in Maze Design Space, old Joe sent someone over. He hopes you can drop by Dasha Conference Center on Maze Island. Seems Blue Star's global situation is shifting big time. I made Dasha a powerful country in one shot. Lots of Blue Star countries are bound to react. Well, the maze is done anyway. Time to help Dacia Battle Squad and Explorer Association set up some plans. Looks like something major is happening. Commander Lin, you predicted it. You're right, Dacia's rise really made a lot of people uneasy. Check out this video. People of Doavoa country. Losing at Yunnan Bug Valley is my fault alone. I let the people down. But my great Dowa nation won't fall because of it. Against enemy attacks, we will not yield. Next, I'll challenge the Yunnan Chengdu maze again. To regain Da's lost dignity. I've decided. When Yunnan Bug Valley opens again, my Daehi expedition team will join Korea and Myanmar teams to take on Bug Valley together. We swear to conquer the maze and defeat Levi to reclaim Da's honor. If I lose again, I will commit seppuku in front of you all. A defeated general can't talk about courage when it comes to shamelessness. I really underestimated these folks. Korean and Myanmar mazes during the free period, allowing coalition forces to challenge. The Zero Command Maze isn't related to the national war, so it means free participation is allowed. Explorers from each country can form an expedition team to take on the Zero Command Maze. This is actually why we invited you here today. Just yesterday, Yamato and Tianju, along with over 10 Asian countries like Little Korea and Myanmar, formed a Greater Daxia Prosperity Alliance to oppose Daxia. Little Korea and Yamato joining forces is just the start. In the future, any of your free maze explorations will face this alliance of countries once Yunnan Insect Valley opens. The three-nation alliance of Daehe, Shaohan, and Myanmar will definitely sign up to join the fight. And since there's an East Asia alliance, no other countries on Blue Star will join on their own. Great, just what I wanted. This is exactly what I'm hoping for. A few Southwest Asian countries rely on all kinds of sorcery, so their national rankings are in the top 50. Plus, these Southwest Asian countries have even gained some heritage from Tianju, the powerhouse, and Yamato as well. They're bringing in the Myanmar alliance this time, because that country has many shamans, along with poison experts. Their goal is to break your ancient Dayan sorcery, and Little Korea as well, which is also a strong maze nation. Especially their explorer team, which is not to be underestimated. Mr. Joe, I'm actually curious about this. It's somewhat understandable that Yamato is a top country. I get it to some degree. Yamato does have some history after all, and a unique culture of its own. But this Little Korea, how did it get ranked so high? President Kim, you should explain to Commander Lin about Little Korea. Commander Lin, you've been in the unified team for a short while, so you might not know much about Little Korea. Over 20 years before the maze tournament began, many Daxia cultural relics were stolen by Little Korea. Even like that, their maze designs weren't really top-notch. What really made them stand out was their explorer team. Or more precisely, one person. Little Korea's top explorer, Kim Junwoo, is ranked 7th on the Explorer leaderboards, one of the best explorers in all of Blue Star. And he's also a Mojin captain. A Mojin captain? That's pretty wild. That's a title unique to Daxia. Yet this Korean explorer is somehow a Mojin captain too? The Mojin captain was created during the late Eastern Han, in the Three Kingdoms period, when Cao Cao set up the role to fund his army. Basically, official tomb robbers, meant to raid tombs for money, to support the military. Commander Lin, this story is a long one. It goes back to my father's time, about 20 years ago, when my dad was tomb raiding near the Daxia border. He found a young man trapped by a fierce zombie in a Liao dynasty general's tomb. Mojin captains usually work alone, all about solo missions, one-man jobs. But back then, tomb raiding was totally illegal work, and the Liao general's tomb was seriously dangerous. Running into a pier was actually lucky. On that Mojin job, the two of them became close friends. My dad recognized Kim Jong-woo's talent, and since they were the same gender, he took Kim Jong-woo as his apprentice, tossed him the family Mojin captain's token. After that, they worked together to steal from many of Daxia's major tombs. But who could have known Kim Jong-woo was actually sent by Little Korea as a spy? He came to steal all kinds of Daxia treasures. Later, that bastard killed my dad and escaped back to Little Korea with tons of Daxia relics. Using all his Mojin skills. After the Maze era started, he became one of the top explorers in no time. Then, he even taught the dragon-seeking technique my dad passed to him, to his own men. So in Little Korea, he trained a lot of explorers skilled in Daxia tomb raiding. He might even know more about Daxia tombs than I do. If he joins this Tri-Nation Challenge, for your maze design, especially the Daxia tomb elements, he could be a real threat. There are 5 schools of Daxia tomb raiding. Mojin Captain, Master of the Grave, Zili Style, Mountain Movers and Passkeepers. The 2 most powerful are Mojin Captain and Master of the Grave. Stealing another country's heritage. That actually fits those Koreans' usual style. Commander Lin, unless you're truly confident, I hope you. So you're saying, this Korean guy is basically your former senior apprentice? If he dares to challenge, I'll make sure he gets a proper welcome. President Kim, if you back down in the maze era, you lose. Someone like Kim Jong-woo, who comes looking for trouble. If I don't teach him a lesson, should I just let him go? Commander Lin, I missed the last maze tournament, so I couldn't watch the whole thing. This time, I'll definitely watch the full live stream and see your brilliant designs. President Kim, I had a rule before. You weren't allowed to tackle any mazes during the free period. But the strategy needs to change a bit now. From this point on, the restriction is lifted. I allow you to challenge mazes during the free period. You cleared Yamato's nightmare level maze, so you're definitely a skilled explorer. Now that there's this Prosperity Alliance, we can't just sit around and take the hits. So you can go and challenge the permanent mazes in other countries except Tianju and Little Korea. Again, except for Tianju and Little Korea. But only mazes ranked below hard difficulty. Remember, you're just my support. I don't want any mistakes. Understood, Commander Lin. After I check out your Yunnan Insect Valley maze, I'll pick some mazes to work on. Those countries think the elephant is easy to take down. I'll lead my team to make the weak regret it. Guys, I bet you're curious. Why am I so confident to take on the expedition teams from 3 countries? Just one more minute. You'll know why soon. Dear Blue Star Explorers, this maze was designed overnight by the tower architect, Yunnan Bug Valley. Before this opening, the architect made a series of fixes to the Yunnan Bug Valley maze. After a deep review by Maze God, the difficulty level is now set to Purgatory level. This is Blue Star's first Purgatory maze. This time, Yunnan Bug Valley is set at 50,000 base points. Up to 100 challengers allowed. Quick reminder to all adventurers, Purgatory level maze is insanely hard, but higher difficulty means better rewards. Form your teams. Feel free to sign up. Purgatory level maze. Did I read that right? Damn, that's a brand new maze difficulty. Never been seen before. Purgatory level? Commander Lin made Blue Star's only Purgatory maze. By Maze God's standards, this maze's difficulty is over 10 times harder than Hell level. That crappy alliance is nothing. Commander Lin, you made Blue Star's toughest maze. Even if you're not ranked first, your skills are definitely number 1 on Blue Star now. Just basic stuff. Actually, the Yamato Emperor was right. Yunnan Bug Valley during the competition was just unfinished. Now the full meal is here. Let's see how he can handle it. That's it for the meeting. Get some rest, everyone. Don't forget to watch at noon, 12 p.m. sharp. Yunnan Bug Valley Maze. Dear Blue Star residents, overnight, our hero designer built the Purgatory level maze, Yunnan Bug Valley. Only 30 minutes till opening. For this maze, only the Yamato expedition team signed up. So the final challengers are the Yamato team, Yunnan Bug Valley Maze. First Purgatory maze on Blue Star. To encourage global learning, when Yunnan Bug Valley Maze opens, all unopened permanent mazes will be pushed back until Bug Valley ends. 40 billion viewers max for this maze. Live stream of the maze is now on. Interested viewers, get in the streaming room early. Both Daxia and Yamato teams get priority access to the stream. Elder Joe, Commander Lin isn't joining us to watch. Commander Lin said he was tired from designing the maze. He's not coming this time. He asked me to tell you. He hopes you watch the stream closely. There will be huge tombs appearing in Bug Valley this time. Should be good for your exploration knowledge too. Of course. All other mazes are paused now, so I can't go challenge those small countries' mazes. Next round is the main competition. No theme limits. Good chance to prep a few maze ideas. Just in case. Boss, you're way too dominant. You don't want to watch, but I do. I want to see those guys get wrecked in your maze. Checking explorer count. 100 explorers. Maze entry requirements met. Generating virtual map now. Zhelang Mountain has finished. Yunnan Bug Valley is ready. Lingyan Palace is done. Trap King Tomb is finished. Countdown is over. Brand new Yunnan Bug Valley maze officially opens. Explorer Emperor Icefield Kasaku is named Expedition Commander. Explorer Kim Junwoo is Expedition Vice Commander. Explorers Tokugawa Mitsumasa, Sanada Nobushige, and Iki Ruji are named Vice Commanders. All 5 can exchange items. Also, all 5 can check the team status backstage. This maze is extremely difficult. Maze God will give helpful hints at key points.
Tips.
Before explorers trade items, Maze God will explain the maze's modified parts. That's crucial for your next steps. The ancient Dayan kingdom lasted from 278 BC to 109 AD. It was Daxia's southwest border state. What? A Dayan ruler once got Daxia's treasure by chance. Muchun Pearl. Muchun Pearl. No way. Legend says Muchun Pearl grants immortality. The king wanted to reach enlightenment. He led his followers deep into Zhelang Mountain Valley. He was skilled in feng shui and marksmanship, built his own feng shui haven, used ruthless methods, sacrificed the whole tribe for a spirit coffin. General Kim, do you know what this so-called Muchun Pearl is? Muchun Pearl is a legendary treasure in Daxia. Supposedly Qin Shi Huang and Han Wudi searched everywhere for it. And your Yamato ancestor Su Fu probably did that job for Qin Shi Huang too. But odds are, it's just a vague legend. I've been undercover in Daxia for years, plundered a ton of big tombs, never found anything like that damn Muchun Pearl. Emperor, no need to worry about those details. Maze design is all about logical realism. Stuff pulled from legends won't impact the maze. All these affect maze challenges only. Adventurers, remember that. Maze God's tip. Thanks to Lin Yi's fixes, Yunnan Bug Valley now has richer quest systems. Maze quests. First, once you enter Bug Valley, find the Grand Priest and get the ritual staff. Second, find where the Trap King is in Lingyan Palace inside Bug Valley and discover how to reach Trap King Tomb. Third, find Crab King's real checkpoint. Grab the Muchun Pearl and escape the main hall safely. Additionally, because this maze offers super detailed quests, Night God won't give any location hints. Lingyan Palace and Trap Coffin locations have to be discovered by explorers themselves. Maze is limited to 72 hours. Maze countdown begins. Your Majesty. See, told you. This Lin Yi is just a brute. General Kim, you can be cocky, but overconfidence gets you nowhere in mazes. It's not arrogance. Look, the maze is set for 100 people, and 72 hours to finish. If he wasn't reckless, why give so much time and manpower? 72 hours is enough for an army to destroy a country. Look at the quests. Lingyan Palace Trap King Tomb. It's based on Daxia's palace burial rites. Emperor, remember my job. I've explored almost 100 tombs in Daxia. No tomb can stump me. When Linda designed this maze, he never expected I'd be inside. I'm the nightmare for Daxia natives. Your Majesty, that little guy's kinda dumb. But he's got a point. 3 missions. We've already got the first one down. 100 people for direct firepower. We can definitely take it. The next 2 have stick assisting. Odds of winning are pretty good. Stick's wild energy actually helps. At least it's boosting our morale. Morale is huge for maze challenges. No point stressing over Jin Junwoo's skills. Let's just ride the momentum and test the team now. Brave warriors of Daehi, you've all heard General Jin's words. Even though this maze is hell level, we've got a ton of advantages. When Linda designed this maze, he never imagined the East Asia Alliance. Let's get fired up. If we win this maze, everything we've lost can be won back. If we play it well, we might even wipe out Linda. Daehi will be back at the top. So, General Jin, any strategy tips for this maze? What do you think? When in Rome, do as the Romans do. I'm just here to help out, that's it. In stage 2 and 3, I'll offer you some guidance, but that's all you should expect. Don't count on me to do the heavy lifting. How you explore the maze, that's up to you, Commander. Are you out of your mind? How did you bring all these big machines here? General Jin, you said earlier? I command this maze. So let me share my plan. We're not going inside the Kaiyun Inn. Not talking to any NPCs either. Just in case those jerks try some weird evil tricks on us. Masters, can you break Linyi's curses? The two known types of geomagic. Now that we know the basics, we're confident we can fight them. The simplest kind, Genjiu, can probably be treated with medicine. But as for the Jantu spell, they're using a dark spirit method. We don't know exactly how it works, so we can't guarantee a counter. That's why we avoid Kaiyun. We'll fly the chopper straight into Bugs Valley. You Burmese masters, your job in the expedition is just detox for the others. Emperor, I get why you want to avoid Kaiyunin. Really, I do. But why bring a chopper? Using huge military gear like this gets you punished by the maze gods, and that drives up the penalty meter. So what if we're punished? All we care about is winning in the end. Snake River Cave. There are Vineman green python and saber-toothed salmon in there. Even with solid plans, we can't avoid deaths. My plan, fly the chopper right in. Then, in the air, bomb the fusion monster in the couple's tree. That way, we clear stage 1 without losses. You're nuts! Dehi people are insane. Cut the crap. Everyone, get on board. Head straight to the couple's banyan tree in Bugs Valley. This is a hell-level maze. We can't waste a minute. That's my order as commander. General Jin, if you refuse to board, you can go make your own raft on Snake River. But as the deputy, if you disobey the commander, you'll probably get punished too. Haha, whatever. Everyone, listen up. Stay in formation. Full speed to the couple's tree. Maze God alert detected. The explorers are using large flying devices. They're forcibly bypassing maze checkpoints. Your actions have seriously violated maze rules. After the maze ends, you'll face harsh punishment. Everyone, attention! Attack the couple tree with all your weapons. Blow up the high priest's coffin for me. Emperor, the central system has completely crashed. The aircraft's totally out of control. Impossible! These are military transport planes from Yamato. Crossing a whole country wouldn't be an issue. Why did we lose control? Emperor, this is exactly like the old saying in Daxia. Lost the wife and the troops. We broke every rule we could, but didn't gain anything at all. What a genius. Everyone, abandon the aircraft. Jump with your weapons ready. Meet up at the landing zone. Maze God alert detected. Explorer, suspected of intentionally damaging the maze map. Recorded. You'll be punished in the maze settlement.
Index.
Oh, wow. Maze God alert. Explorer's extreme actions have alarmed Changgu. Stage 1's boss, High Priest Vine Fusion. High Priest's body will actively attack everything alive nearby, launching a full attack. Yoshida Akemi has died in the maze. Kanaisho has died in the maze. Kanemura Reo has died in the maze. Everyone almost landed. Hit that damn corpse with all firepower. Guys, we beat the monsters in this maze. Got the key item. This hell level maze isn't as scary as we thought. Before, we were fooled by all the flashy stuff in the maze. Got intimidated. Lingye isn't that powerful. Long live the Emperor. Long live the Emperor. Taiga Expedition Team will win. East Asia Co-Prosperity Alliance will win. Maze God Alert. Congrats Taiga Expedition Team. Finish the maze's first phase. Task the key item, Ritual Staff. Next, please start the second phase mission. Find the Thread King's Ming Tower Lingyan Palace and successfully enter Lingyan Palace. Time limit, 71 hours. Maze God Alert. Due to maze settings, finding Lingyan Palace's location is a huge puzzle by itself. So next, Maze God can't give you mission area hints. Lingyan Palace might be anywhere in Bug Valley, or on the surrounding Jiaolong Mountains, or even hidden deep underground. Explore Bug Valley carefully. Find Lingyan Palace. No hints at all. Tokugawa, Iga, Sanada split into 3 teams. Search Cheonggu thoroughly for me. Lingyan Palace is probably a real palace. Dig as deep as you need to find it. Emperor, if you follow your dumb plan, forget 72 hours. Even 144 hours won't be enough to find it. You guys just can't do it. Maze God gave us hints from the start. Thread King's setup all over Cheonggu is based on one theme, ascending to immortality. Any ancient emperor from Daxia, when building their tomb, cared a lot about feng shui and dragon veins. So all the puzzles ahead will use feng shui knowledge. Let me put it this way. The whole map is actually connected. If you know what you're doing, you'll see tons of details everywhere. Clues are everywhere. Lingye used feng shui in the maze. For outsiders, it's a total kill. But for someone who knows Daxia's feng shui, like me, it's basically served up on a plate. Send a few people to climb up. Get that coffin out of the tree hollow. Who even are you? Tokugawa, just do as he says. General Jin is the second in command of the expedition team. You need to follow his orders too. In the old Jingyanshan city maze, there were similar spiral marks, including the first survivors who entered the ancient city. On their shoulders, they also got these spiral scars. But what does this spiral even mean? How is it connected to this maze? This is Lingyan Palace. General Jin, just with this painting, how do you confirm Lingyan Palace's location? Look at the clouds under the palace. Feels just like a floating paradise in the sky. Maze God already hinted. Thread King is aiming to become immortal, so Lingyan Palace must be high up. No surprise. It's right above Jiaolong Mountain. Tokugawa, send people to search Jiaolong Mountain now. Hold on, Emperor. Searching mountains is a huge waste of manpower and resources. Jiaolong Mountain is endless. Manpower alone can't search it. Plus, by ancient emperor habits, Lingyan Palace, it's not supposed to be found so easily. Emperor, how do you feel about this scenery? Not great. This place can't compare to Dahu's Mount Fuji. Not great is exactly right. There's a saying in Dragon Seeking Secret. Dragons fear loneliness, holes fear cold. Lonely mountain, lone dragon, can't settle. Cheonggu's feng shui isn't good at all. Definitely not a dragon vein. So I'm guessing Thread King will change the feng shui somehow. Create a dragon vein. Emperor, have you ever wondered, why is the high priest's body hidden in a tree? Yamato's culture is close to Daxia's. Have you ever seen a body put in a tree hollow? No surprise. This high priest's coffin is Thread King's side tomb. And putting the high priest's body inside the weird couple tree is Thread King's way of changing the feng shui. 16-word feng shui secret says, Seeking dragon, coiling mountains, making 9 bends. Every bend follows a spiral. Beyond 9 turns, another 9 twist. Groups enter Spirit Mountain, this Changgu, winding and twisting. Ridges all tangled up. It grabs the power of Shi River's water dragon vein. Hard to tell real from fake. Stealing the show. Thread King wants to change feng shui. He'll turn this Changgu into a 9-spiral mountain facing the peak.
Inside Chengdu.
There must be 9 spots, and this side tomb is definitely one spot. Looks like that's right. This location is the 9th spiral mountain spot. Besides this tomb, there must be a shrine nearby, a temple or something like that. And that's the key to reaching Lingyan Palace. Emperor, we have to find that shrine. Shrine, General Jin. I won't deny your judgment. But this shrine, how's it connected to Lingyan Palace we're searching for? In Daxia traditions, Ming Tower is actually the tomb's surface building. Really, it's like the tomb's front facade. Because when emperors die, they hope people will honor them afterward. But at the same time, they don't want anyone to know the actual location of their tomb. So, there's always a building above ground for worship. That's also a symbol of royal power. In life, they rule the world, and after death, they still dominate the land. As long as there's a Ming Tower, there will definitely be a special path for worship. For such rugged terrain like Chengdu Valley, if you enter the Ming Tower through the jungle, it's way too rough. If there's a secret tunnel underground, it's most likely set at a shrine, a temple, or somewhere similar. I used to think this guy was way too arrogant. But looking at it now,
He actually has the skills to back it up.
if it weren't for him, this maze trip would be tough. General Jin, looks like you're really the nightmare of the Daxia people. A situation this tangled, and you still managed to piece together the clues. You guys search carefully around the twin trees. Find that shrine for me. Your Majesty. Last time we were in the maze, you ordered us to split up in 3 teams and search the Chengdu Valley, about a kilometer north of the twin trees. I remember there's a ruined old temple. That's great luck. Everyone, listen up. Head straight to the northern temple right now. That's the one. I'm confident about this. There must be a way to get to the Ming Tower's Lingyan Palace from here. General Jin, I didn't expect you're actually a genius. I used to have issues with you, so I hope you can forgive me. But anyway, we're teammates now. We have the exact same goal. As long as we clear the maze, all the credit will go to you. All we want is to erase someone. Linda, don't worry. Just follow my lead. I promise we can clear the maze. Tokugawa, Iga, Sanada, listen up. Surround General Jin, and make sure he stays safe. Jin Junyu, you bastard. This bastard is using the skills his father taught him against Daxia. Totally unforgivable. I have to report this to Commander Lin. President Jin, you're usually pretty calm. Why are you so anxious today? This is only the 2nd stage of the maze. We're still far from clearing it. Besides, based on Commander Lin's habits, the 3rd stage is usually the real core of the maze. No need to alert Commander Lin yet. Mr. Zhou, you don't get it. Jin Junyu, I have to let Commander Lin know about this. At least so I know what to expect. I can't stand to see Commander Lin lose to such a scumbag. President Jin, you finished so quickly. Commander Lin, I watched your entire maze livestream. It was really amazing. But now that Jin Junyu cracked your puzzle, he already figured out. There's a hidden tunnel to Lingyan Palace inside the Mountain God Shrine. Commander Lin, winning and losing is normal in war. Sometimes falling back is also a smart move. I hope you'll watch the live stream. And if there's any risk, please consider closing the maze. President Jin, I got your message. Don't worry, just keep watching the stream. Like I said before, Jin Junyu will definitely get what's coming to him. And I mean it, my maze. Even the best Tomb Raiders couldn't solve it, let alone anyone else. Zhao Wu. I suddenly want to watch the maze stream. Turn it on for me. Let's take it as our break. Agreed. Totally agree. Boss, the good part's about to start. A gourd. A toad. That's not what I saw in other mountain god statues back in Daxia. The weapon is totally different. There must be a reason for it. The hint must be with the gourd and the toad. Everyone, search this shrine carefully. See if you can find any secret mechanisms. Your Majesty, there's a corpse here. A grave robbing talisman. This guy was also a tomb raider, just like me. Trying to scare us, huh? This is obviously Linda playing tricks. Don't let these little schemes mess with you. What does it say?
The diary says,
This person came to Cheongil Valley to find the Muchin Pearl, to save their clan from the red spot curse. But in the end, he didn't find it. The Muchin Pearl was hurt and escaped back here, and finally died in pain inside the mountain god shrine. But this also indirectly tells us the secret tunnel must be right here. Just as expected. Awesome. As long as we find the secret passage, the second round is basically in the bag. Lin Yi's tricks have all been figured out. Emperor, you're one of the top explorers on Blue Star. Seeing these 8 toads, do you have any ideas? From my experience, these 8 toad statues should have a correct facing direction. Turn them all to the right angle and you solve the puzzle. The way these toads face matches the Bagua and the 8 gates. It's not as simple as turning them any way. You have to turn the right statues in the right order. One wrong move and it all resets. If I'm right, these statues all have a trap resetting device. If you mess up 3 times, the mechanism destroys itself. Maybe even activating further traps inside. The whole passage might collapse. So General Jin, do you have a better idea? So far in this maze, there's no clear clue for the puzzle. Last time we tried this maze, I don't remember any info about toad mechanisms. Well, not finding one makes sense, because this riddle doesn't come with hints. Like I said before, Lin Yi's puzzles, if you don't know feng shui, just can't be solved. But for me, it's child's play. Bagua is just the surface. The Maze King uses the 9 looped dragon veins. These 8 toad statues have to be arranged in that style. The looped maze technique is recorded in the Daxia Yilong manual. Seems super complicated, but actually the whole sequence is fixed. All we need is just to pick the right first statue. Each gate in 8 gates has a meaning. The lead toad among the 8 is definitely the birth gate in the northeast. Or maybe it's the death gate. This time, I'm sure. This Maze King is so strange. Super ruthless tactics.
his so-called immortality.
Komis by seeking life through death. Every clan member who worships him ends up dead, so he could achieve immortality. How could it not be the birth gate? Not the death gate either. General Jin, no need to push it. We already found the entrance. No reason to overthink cracking the puzzles. Linda set up this kind of crazy trap, so no one can solve it anyway. All right, man. Use the scanner and find the secret door. Then blow it open with explosives. You want to blow up the secret door? Are you out of your mind? General Jin, we already broke the rules up front, so another violation doesn't matter. Our goal is clearing the maze, as long as we finish. Breaking a rule once or 100 times is the same. Emperor, the materials here are different from the surroundings. According to the infrared scan, deep in this area, there's a narrow